What's up traders, welcome to Failure to Displace. Let's take a look at the London session Silver Bullet hour and see if there was an opportunity on EURUSD to grab some profits. In this session I'm going to show you one mistake that totally ruined the session for me. Let's jump into the charts. We have marked out buy side already, so we have previous day's high, we have the New York PM session high and the current Asia high as well. So you can see that we are making lower highs here, so quite bearish price action over the recent hours. From sell side point of view, we have this swing low which was put in the gap time between London and New York. Asia did sweep the New York session low and then pulled back inside the range. We've put in these lovely equal highs between Asia and the London session, so really nice draw on liquidity there. And as we're entering the Silver Bullet hour, we can see we have closed below the Asia range. So this is giving me, on the 15 minute, a slightly bearish bias. I'm expecting potentially this sell side here to get run if we can start making displacement lower. Let's jump onto the 1 minute chart. So what we can see here is we've got a very big bearish fair value gap. We're not going to be taking any entries on this because we want to see fair value gaps or displacement being created within the Silver Bullet hour. So that's one of my rules. So we need to look now how price is going to start reacting as the Silver Bullet hour opens up. First candle, very strong bullish candle filling this fair value gap. So that's not particularly bearish price action. We've left a bullish fair value gap now as well. So if you guys have watched any of my previous content, you'll know these actually are entries that I really love. This is a balanced price range. Very strong displacement down out of a range. Big displacement back in again where these two overlap. This is a balanced price range. Usually a very strong area of resistance. So if we get a tap into there, potentially we can come higher. I wouldn't be looking to take a long at this point because we are still outside the range. So we're not closing back inside the Asia range. So I'm just watching the price action. You can see just consolidating underneath the range. Start breaking into the range now. We've left displacement in the range. So this is where the mistake occurred for me. We're closing back in the range and we are displacing back in the range. We've got a lovely draw on liquidity here. So I am now bullish biased. However, while I was trying to trade this live, I was very greedy. I was wanting price to pull back into this fair value gap to give me my entry. So that's what I was looking for, and I was just fixated on getting this entry. As we can see, price continues to pump away. So we have two fair value gaps now. The rules of the Silver Bullet hour, as laid out by ICT, are to get involved on any displacement candle going towards your objective, which means I shouldn't be waiting for this kind of pullback. I was waiting for this kind of pullback, and as such, I missed that entry. So right there on that candle, that's your Silver Bullet trigger. We should have been taking a long on there with my 5 pip stop loss, 5 pip take profit, which is my current trading plan. The stop loss would have covered this order block here and also given me some drawdown into this balanced price range if price did want to come back that far. As well, the entry is also in a discount of the London range. So I would still have been buying in a discount. We're below the 50%. Below 50 is a discount, above 50 is a premium. So this entry is still in a discount, looking to sell or close out of the trade in a premium. So that was the entry. However, I need to stop trying to focus on taking the absolute extreme entries. When price started running away, I just got frustrated from here, and I just didn't see the opportunity as it was presented to me. Price comes in, taps into this fair value gap, respects it really nicely, and then we can see this plays out as you would expect. perfectly. So there is the 5 pips. So that would have been me closed out of the trade. The trading plan worked out perfectly. Ultimate target would be taking out these lovely equal highs, which as it happens to be a 2-to-1. Price pumping higher now. If you wanted to hold out for that length of time, then there was an opportunity here, look, to grab the 2-to-1. So it was actually the perfect setup. We had the perfect draw on liquidity with these relative equal highs. We had a failure to displace, a closure back inside the range with displacement, telling us that we're going for these equal highs. And greed is the #1 mistake. I wanted a much better fill. This fill actually would have been much more risky because we would have been closing outside the range again. We weren't back inside the range. So really poor execution on my part there. I should have been much more nimble and a lot less greedy to take advantage, and that would have been a superb trade session. So I'm happy with my bias. I'm happy with the way the failure to displace process played out. I'm just disappointed that I didn't execute in line with the silver bullet rules, and instead I was trying to be greedy to grab a better risk to reward. So I hope that was useful for you guys. I hope you can avoid making a similar mistake to that. I hope you found value in seeing the levels and how we mark them out and how I analyze failure to displace. If you did enjoy the content, please leave a like on the video. If you have any questions, please leave them down below in the comments section, and it would be great to get some feedback there as well. It's always wonderful to hear how you guys find the videos. And if you want to see more content like this, then please do consider subscribing. I've had some fantastic growth over the past few weeks, and I'd love for it to continue. It's really motivating and helping me clarify what I'm looking for in the charts by producing this kind of content. So thanks again, guys. As I say, I hope you find it useful, and I'll be back again with a New York review later on today, where hopefully I can stick to the plan and execute a little bit more efficiently. See you soon.